Previously, you saw that I updated my room decor with a new kind of cabinet shelving situation that I personally loved, but there's always some room for improvement. And I have always, since the dawn of time, since I can remember that I could build things, I've always loved Legos. And I saw this one, of all places, at Best Buy. I didn't even know they sold Legos, so this is going to be built. Art and Senna, one of the best, arguably in some people's eyes, the best Formula One driver of all time. Some people say Lewis Hamilton as well. But this is going to be a sick addition to any shelving unit that you would want or I would want. So let's get to building. So far, this thing is dope. I mean, the suspension and the push rods even work. That's crazy. This is my project manager. He makes sure I'm not slacking off and everything gets done. Huh, bud? And there we have it. This is actually a lot larger than I thought it was gonna be, like for reference, but this thing is so sick. Even the steering wheel turns the wheels. So let's go find a spot on the shelves and see how it looks. Why, hello there. It has been a while since we've done a car update, so that is what we are doing today. As you can see behind me, there are painted pieces of the Volkswagen, so that is still in full swing, and we are reaching the very final stages of the paint process. The only thing that's left to do is paint the shell of the car, which I will be showcasing to you guys. So the next thing you do see in a car update video will be the final painting piece of the body of the car, and then I can finally start putting everything together. And my plan is to have this thing roadworthy and ready to go within the next couple months, hopefully. However, the purpose of this little segment is to get you up to speed with what I've been doing on the Porsche, specifically with the rear end of the Porsche. I think you've seen in the last video I did that little custom reflector delete, I guess you could call it. And today we are continuing the custom work with a custom piece for the rear grille of the trunk lid. So I'm gonna basically get you caught up with that and what I've been doing and how I've been doing it, because it's been a little bit of a process that I haven't done the best at recording, but I'll get you up to speed and then you'll see what's going on next. So where do I begin? I gotta find the pieces to show you what I've been up to. I believe. Ow! God! Just stabbed myself. That's great. God damn, that hurt. Let's go ahead and put this over here. All right, so this is basically what we're working on right here. This piece, I like it. It's original, but I think there's a lot more things that I could do to it to make it my own. Since I'm already kind of making this whole thing my own, why not customize this as well? So the first steps I did in trying to create the best template that I possibly could for this was starting with plexiglass. I wanted to use this so I could basically lay it over the current grill to get the best and most accurate hand template that I could get, because I don't have machinery or digital stuff, so I had to do everything by hand. So I figured this was the easiest way to kind of trace something and get the most accurate template that I could possibly get. So now we are at this. This is the final mock-up. It is 16 gauge aluminum, which was basically water jet cut for me. It's not flimsy at all. I mean, it's got a little bend to it, which I need, but it's not like that last piece. And essentially in here is going to be the grill portion, which is important for the airflow in and out of the thing. But I just wanted something that was gonna be shiny. It's gonna have a nice border that borders, everything. It's gonna be super flush with the body. There's not gonna be much gap. And this is going to be the grill. It's just literally gonna sit behind the piece, essentially like this. And I think it looks pretty cool. I'm just gonna
'Cause I know we can make it. Yes, we can make it if we try. Keep on trying. You got it. I believe in you. You got it. I know you got this. You got it. Just keep on trying. You got it. There's been a lot of bumps in the road. Carrying that oh so heavy load. When you feel like there's too much on your plate, just call on me, and I'll help you carry some of that weight.
All right, so this is the Frankenstein contraption that we had to come up with. Essentially, after panel bonding everything together, we then had to panel bond the studs to the actual frame and the grill itself. I didn't want there to be any hardware showing on the outsides, so we panel bonded studs to the inside. And this is just how we came up with the idea to fasten everything. All right, so I think I've pretty much hit a final resting point for the little project right here, so let me just show you real quick. So I've pretty much got everything flush all right here, but this is about as good as it's gonna get on the sides. I just can't get it to bend the way that I need it to, so for now, this is as good as it's gonna get. I think it looks amazing from this angle. It still looks pretty good from this angle. That looks pretty good as well. But I'm very happy with the way it is. I think if I go for our next prototype, I'm gonna have these pre-bent right here to match the concave of the trunk. But other than that, looks good, and I'm happy with it. So, let's go over some outfits for summer. I will be the first to admit, if you've watched this channel for any amount of time, I hate summer. I do not like summer, not only because it's just super hot, but I can't really wear what I want to wear. However, with that being said, there are certain things that I gravitate towards during this hot weather time. I'm gonna put together a few outfits for you guys. See what we can come up with. Also, just as a disclaimer, all of the jewelry that you see in this video, rings, bracelets, and these necklaces right here, they're all from my own brand, Raker Finn, which if you're watching this video, the collection's available right now, but more on that later. All right, this is the first style of outfit that is pretty much my go-to look in the hot weather, spring and summertime. I personally love Cuban collared shirts, especially ones that are mesh or maybe even crochet, things that are very breathable during the hot weather. It's a very stylish piece. The outfit is well put together, but it's also gonna keep you cool. I know a lot of people don't like to wear pants in the summer, but sometimes you just gotta sweat to look stylish. I don't know what to say. I don't like shorts. The next version is a statement shirt like this. I need to get this tailored because it's just way too long, but this is clearly a statement. And when you're wearing a statement piece like this, the bottoms should be kind of subdued, neutral, in like a darker kind of black or brown color, something that isn't going to be a statement on both ends of the spectrum. So if the statement's on top, keep the bottom and keep the undershirt just very muted, neutral. Make the shirt do the talking. The next look is probably the most casual of them all, and it's one that I rock a lot because I'm very inspired by like the Paul Newmans of the world, the James Deans, the Marlon Brandos, the Steve McQueens of like the 1940s and 50s, and they just rocked a white tee and some pants, and it looked absolutely amazing. So this t-shirt is actually a sample from my brand Raker Finn, and like I said, I love the way that those shirts fit. I think that the clothing back in that day is just kind of the epitome of the way clothes should fit, so I decided why not take a crack on my spin on a vintage tee, and that's what this is. But nonetheless, you can get a normal tee and just rock it with a pair of jeans or a trouser, throw on some accessories. The accessories is really what makes this outfit kind of a little different than just a tee and trousers. So I love this fit. It's very casual, very easy, run to the grocery store, and it's just a white tee, some trousers, and some loafers. That is basically my uniform during this type of weather. And last but not least, some of my favorite pieces of clothing ever, the vest. These are basically mesh vests. I have a bunch of them, but I think that this style of outfit is honestly one of the coolest. It's like, I don't even know how to explain it. It gives texture, it gives layers, but it's super cool for the hot weather, and it just, to me, is like my favorite style when it comes to spring and summer looks. So that is what I wear in hot weather in the spring and summertime. These are the outfits that I put together and wear on a daily basis outside in the real world. So let me know which ones you guys rock with most and what is your go-to hot weather outfit. I guarantee you a lot of people are going to say shorts, but if you weren't able to wear shorts, what would you wear? Real quickly, like I alluded to earlier in the video, if you're still watching it right now, the newest collection for Raker Finn is live right now. If you're watching this video on Sunday, it went live on Saturday. I've got a ton of pendants, like this one right here. I've got these chains and all of this jewelry that you see on my hand right now. These two bracelets, these rings, well, these rings, they're all available right now for you if you're interested in some jewelry. I'm very, very, very happy with this collection and the pieces that I was able to come up with and create. It's very reminiscent of my own style and what I envision the brand just kind of going forward and being. It's very vintage inspired, and if it's something that's in your wheelhouse, feel free to take a look at the website. I'll have it in the description for you below, but if not, no harm, no foul. I'll definitely have some more things coming out, like these t-shirts, these hats, wink wink, and a bunch of other things. So I appreciate you guys watching. Sorry that it takes so long for me to do these videos. I've just been heads down on the brand, but I really am going to try and put more effort into YouTube. But other than that, you can check me out on Instagram and TikTok because I do post there like frequently throughout the week. So it's just YouTube takes a little bit more time. Also, the last question, if you've made it this far, I'll know in the comments. I'm seriously debating on whether or not to make a dedicated car YouTube channel or just uploading snippets of it here. Let me know what you guys think. I'm leaning towards a new channel, but who knows? Everything can happen on the internet. I'll see you guys in the next one. All right, bye.